大家好，我是韩瑞. Welcome to my absolutely first creative vlog. This is my series where I will just try to improve myself, and I'm doing it as a way of motivating myself to work harder, and hopefully I want to inspire other people to do the same. So I am primarily studying Chinese right now. I'm actually living in China in Shenyang. You might know it, you might not. Unless you're Chinese, you probably don't know. It's in Liaoning, so in northern China. Studying a language is such a difficult thing, even though it's technically my free time. I'm recording this video during the summer vacation, so technically I should be just lazing about and seeing China right now, but I'm basically studying at least 4 hours every day, and I'm doing other things as well. So it's a lot of work to learn a language, Chinese especially, but it's really fun, it's really rewarding, especially when you're actually living in the country. I remember when I don't know if you can hear that, but that's my stupid doggy making sounds in the background. I'll bring him on later. I promise. What the fuck was I talking about? Yeah, it's really rewarding. Like, when I first arrived in China, that was about 4 months ago, I guess, then I didn't understand anything. I had studied for a bit before, but it doesn't stick. Even if you do know the words, you won't understand the grammar, and when they're talking to you, and quickly, and it's just a right old mess. So when I first arrived here, I couldn't understand anything. The first month of my classes, I didn't understand what my teacher said because they only spoke Chinese. So I was just winging it the entire time. Thankfully, because I was in a low level, my Chinese book, I can show you. Yeah, thankfully my Chinese book, this one, has English instructions in front of every question. So I managed to just read that and basically get the gist of what was going on. And I had a classmate sitting right next to me who had experience of being taught in Chinese before, so I would sometimes be like, what did she actually say? Do we have homework? Are we in trouble? But yeah, it was difficult. After 1 month or so, I started just being able to understand, and now at this point, it's not a big deal. It's still difficult to understand when people talk out on the street because they speak so quick, and because they're used to people understanding them, they don't speak clearly. They will speak as if I was a native Chinese speaker, but I'm not. Anyway, so learning a language is great. I'm just ranting here, but I guess that's what this kind of video is for. Anyway, my progress has been pretty damn good, but I still have a few years left. So the other things I do is I write novels. At one point I was writing 12 novels at the same time, which was a bad idea, because it turns out when you have 12 novels going on, and you're jumping between them, nothing gets finished. And when you start writing at when you're really young, and you haven't finished a novel when you're 7 years older, and you're still writing the same novel, then when the quality will be different. Look, the most recent chapters will be of a totally different quality than the first chapters, and it just won't make sense. It's just the first novel that I actually finished, I wrote in Swedish, and the first chapter was written by me as a 15-year-old, and the last chapter was written when I was 23 or 22, something like that. And you can tell the difference. So anyway, I ended up scrapping all my novels, everything that I had written, and just started off fresh. I kept the ideas, of course. Though I did want to work with some fresh ideas as well, so some of them are just like on the back burner for now. But yeah, I kept the ideas so I can come back to them and write them from scratch and just focus on hopefully one book at a time. But I'm kind of juggling a little bit now as well, but I'm focusing more. So hopefully something will happen. Another thing I'm doing is I write comics. You might recognize me from my immensely successful webcomic called Life of Light. It's just great. Yeah, I tried. So, yeah, I'm doing that. I'm working on a comic right now, which I actually did write twice before. Like, this exact same comic is the first proper comic I ever wrote. I wrote one chapter and it sucked. But I really liked the main character and I liked the ideas I had behind it, so I wrote it another time and it was much better. But it was kind of like not living up to what I wanted to do, so I've been taking a long time now. I'm taking like hours with each panel and with each page, so I think it'll turn out awesome. I'll try to show something at some point when I have something more like clearly to show. Except for these things, I'm trying to get fit. Right now I weigh 83 kilograms. Actually, 5 months ago I weighed 91 kilograms, which is not good. So I'm trying my best. We'll see what happens. Currently I'm reading 2 novels. It's really slow. I hope to amend that. So the first novel I'm reading I have right here. It's Unlundun by China Mayville. It's quite good. It's how do you say, like urban fiction or urban fantasy. So it's about a girl who I don't want to spoil too much, but it's about a girl who basically finds out that there's another world under London and they're connected, and like things that happen in one world. Oh, sorry, that probably didn't sound good. But things that happen in one world will affect what happens in the other one, and it's just this crazy, interesting story. It's not like anything groundbreaking, but it's totally up my alley, and it's good. Maybe I'll do a book review or something. That's not something people want to see, I know. So wait a second. And the second one is this one. And you might see why I'm taking a long time now, because this is in Chinese. This is a book that my girlfriend recommended to me. She's from the Zhejiang province, so she's Chinese. And this is difficult. So I've spent quite a while reading this, and I have read 4 pages. So this is my goal for this year. I want to finish this year. This one I want to finish this week. So, well, we'll see. I'm quite busy with other things, but I would like to read 1 book each week. But yeah, this one is, from what I can tell, interesting. It's about a girl who, I don't know, she's married in a game, and then she breaks up, and she needs to find new love, I guess. I don't know. I've only read 4 pages, and I don't know. It seems good. You can probably read it quicker than me because I'm uploading this to Bilibili, so I assume you're Chinese. But yeah, I think it's interesting, and I will keep reading this as a way of practicing my Chinese, and as a way of just enjoying fine literature. Yeah. Anyway, so I think that's all I had to say this week. So I will be trying to give 1 update every week and just tell you guys what's going on, and just keep motivating myself to keep trying hard. And as promised, here's a dog. He's not very nice looking right now. We had to go shave him because we need to get rid of his baby fur so he can grow proper new fur, but he's my ugly little baby and I love him anyway. Oh, no, that's disgusting. That's disgusting. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and hopefully I'll see you next week. And take care of yourself. Stay creative, guys. Bye.